Just play the damn thing.
So there is a myth among guitar players about cables, and the myth being that the more expensive cables pass a clearer signal than cheap cables or budget cables. So we're going to put that theory to the test here today, because my belief is that the difference between cheap cables and expensive cables is nothing more than build quality, and the difference in tone produced between cheap cables and expensive cables is nominal at best, realistically none at all. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to compare. These are in my hand. This is a Mogami Gold Series instrument cable. So hopefully you can see the logo there on the end of the cable. This is a Mogami series. You can also see there's a gold tip. That's the other way you can tell this is a Mogami Gold Series instrument cable. This one is 10 feet long. This cable costs probably about 60 bucks brand new, maybe a little, 65 now or something like that. Excellent cable. You might notice that the logo is a little bit faded off because I've had this thing forever. This cable has been, I've been using this in my studio for many years now. Never failed me. Never had a Mogami cable fail me. These are probably the best cables on the market. And they're built really well. They don't kink up. They don't bend. They hold their shape. The ends never seem to get loose or anything. They never short out. They're just really high quality built, very well made cables. Now, we're putting this one up in the exact same test against this cable brand. This is a brand called Connect It cables, which are a budget cable, probably made by Proco or somebody like that. And this is a model called the GPS, the GPS PP10 or something like that. And you can see there on that side where it's, all the different lengths of this cable that they offer, and you can see that it's the 10-foot cable here in this package right here. Now, like I said, this cable cost $65. This cable here I bought at a grand opening of a shop in Muncie, Indiana called Sight and Sound Music, which is a couple towns over from me. And I bought this at their grand opening. They were just about giving these away with lots of different purchases, or you could buy them for, oh man, I think they were selling these things for like $5 a piece or something like that. I mean, they were dirt cheap, which is why I bought them. Because as a guitar player, you can never have too many cables. Now, this thing still being in the package, you can tell it's it's got the the standard ends that are going to come loose, need to be tightened down all the time. It's a much flimsier cable. I can't tell you the gauge of the cable, the difference in the gauge of the cable, but they feel pretty similar. But the rubber casing on this one feels like it's just got a lot more play in it. It's not nearly as solid as this one. So I'm just going to use my my trusty Schecter CR6 guitar with the passive pickups. We're going to plug this straight into the clean channel and amplifier. We're just going to go straight into both of these. No pedals or anything in between. Guitar to amp, and strum some chords and some notes on a clean channel and see if we can hear the difference. Then we'll do the same thing on a dirty channel, see if there's any difference, and go from there. And just so that we're not comparing 10-foot cables, we're also going to do some longer lengths. This is again, another Mogami Gold Series cable. This is a 25-foot cable that is in this is a device called a Cably from Singular Sound. They sent me these for a sponsored video a long time ago, and this is a pretty cool device because it's made for really long cables. You can wind them in there, and then when you're done, you just theoretically wind the whole thing back up and then throw the cablys thing, stack them up in a bag, and off you go. This will come in handy for this experiment, just so that I don't have 25 feet of cable being slung around all over the place, at least for this half of the experiment, because we're going to put it up against this Connect It, same brand as the other, and this is their 20-foot variety. This is the GPS P20. Now, I'm going to reserve my opinions until a later video because I want you all to hear the differences and comment down below, see if there's any discernible any audible difference to you whatsoever. So make sure that you're listening to this on a good pair of headphones or a good pair of speakers or studio monitors or something like that. And then leave your comment down below, and then we'll follow up with this and talk about it a little bit more here in another video in probably a couple of weeks. All right, before we jump into the demo, real quick, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button if you have not hit it already, as well as the alert icon to tell you when new videos are uploaded. I'm working really diligently this year to grow the channel, and your subscription to the channel as well as your support would both really go a long way towards me doing that. You know what, just for kicks, while we're at it, let's go ahead and just eliminate the amplifier altogether. Let's just plug all 4 of these cables straight into an input on the interface and hear as clean and flat of a signal as we possibly can.